First here at 6 o'clock, weeks after the late night emergency evacuation of an entire apartment building, we're finally getting some answers from the city.
Some of the residents, mostly Texas State University students, are still not allowed back inside. Others are though, and even though no repairs have been made.
We have also uncovered a long list of failed inspections. Our in-depth report begins with KXAN's Prazan in San Marcos.
Just under 90 people are back living at the V-Lofts as of right now, out of a total of 160. I just finished speaking with the fire marshal and fire chief about why they felt they needed to evacuate the entire building weeks ago. KXAN obtained these pictures through a public information request. You can see the crumbling, cracked cement. In a report, city staff on scene in September described the stairwell in question as at risk of collapse if many people tried to use it in an emergency. Miranda Trevino's and Ashton Sanchez's room is adjacent to the stairwell. They've been in hotels since late September, and it's getting old.
Yeah, I just want stability in my life. I think we pay so much here so I can walk to campus. All my classes are right here.
City officials say the majority of the building is safe, but they limited the number of people who can live there so that the other two stairwells and elevator are enough entrances and exits to get people in and out. That one problem stairway is blocked off by city fire partitions. That stairwell is still not safe to be around, to go in, to use currently?
Correct. It's still basically blocked off, unable to be used. I will tell you that we have already received permits and drawings from V-Lofts ownership to begin the demolition, the repair, and the replacement of that stairwell. So they are trying to move quick.
Now, V-Lofts has a temporary certificate of occupancy to have those 90 people living in this building, but that TCO is contingent upon rebuilding that staircase. The management here says they hope to have that done in 4 weeks. In San Marcos, Prazan, KXAN News.
While students were allowed to live in that building before it was evacuated last month, V-Lofts has failed a number of occupancy inspections just this year. KXAN investigator Kevin Clark joining us now live. And Kevin, you've been asking about a history of inspections at the building since the night it was evacuated.
That's right. I was there on that Friday night when it was evacuated, and I asked the fire marshal about the latest inspections. In that moment when I asked him about it, he was unsure, so I went ahead and requested the latest inspections for the last few years, and I got them back today, 2.5 weeks later. Now, V-Lofts has failed a final certificate of occupancy inspection 4 times since late January. The most recent failed inspection was in August. Now, that doesn't mean people weren't allowed to be inside the building. V-Lofts did have temporary certificates of occupancy throughout the year, but the city tells us not having a finalized certificate means it wasn't up to code. For example, we found issues with ceiling tiles needing to be replaced, but no major red flags that would jeopardize safety. Now, despite having a temporary certificate, as Phil mentioned, a building official last month said the stairway is at minimum at risk for collapse. Now, that's the part of the building that's still closed off for now.